Hey legacy builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha. If you're new here, I'm challenging everyone to click the thumbs up button and please subscribe if you haven't already with the notification bell on. I am documenting my family of five's journey to financial independence, and we're starting with managing our money. Okay, I'm showing our real numbers, our real journey, so that can hopefully inspire people who make a low or modest income and who need just an idea or someone to hold them accountable. By sharing their numbers, hopefully you'll learn how to manage your money by budgeting, expense tracking, and all of that. So as you read in the title, we are tracking my expenses on my family's Quicksilver credit card for the second week of September. So I like to use my Mind Your Money Simple Budget Workbook. This is available on Amazon. The link will be in the description box and also in the pinned comment if you're interested in either the paperback or the hardcover. All right, so I have a lot of expenses, and to me they're a lot because we have a birthday in September, there's back to school obviously, so there's a lot of expenses for my family because my husband and I have three children. So one started high school, the second one started kindergarten, the third one is going to pre-kindergarten. So there's just a lot to do. And pre-pandemic time, or I guess you can say we're still kind of in a pandemic, I don't know, it's up for debate I guess, but the schools want a lot more disinfectant wipes and sprays. And then of course the children, even though it's optional right now, they are still wearing masks, and you know, you have to have extra sanitizer. And then my pre-K, he is potty trained, but of course there's nap time in pre-K, so he has to wear pull-ups. And you know, sometimes there might be accidents every now and then because he just turned 3, so you know, he's a new 3-year-old, so we have to have those extras. So we've been spending quite a bit. And then my teenager, I love him so much. He's my heart, you guys. He's in that stage of life where teenagers are very self-conscious about their appearance and all of that. So we have to buy extra things, and not everything, but there's just a lot of spending. So I'm going to go through it step by step with you because, you know, you guys help keep me accountable, and I appreciate all the kind and just supportive comments from you guys, because it's not always easy to come and share your personal business on YouTube. But there's a part of me that is so thankful that we were able to be a sort of source of motivation for other people to not just do check-ins and track their expenses, but also to be careful and mindful of where they're spending their money and budget your expenses before you use your credit card. So there are people who have a very challenging time with using a credit card. I was there once too, so I know what it's like when it's like you just want something and you're ready to swipe it. But we have been teaching ourselves to be very intentional about how we use this, because we don't want to get back into credit card debt. We want to take the advantages or reap the rewards of rewards points, free trips, airline miles, cash back, all of that. And we use this card mostly for cash back right now since we're not really traveling as a family just yet. So cash back rewards is what we're going to talk about too in this video. So last week when I closed out, we had no. Did we? I think we talked about this. If not, our last update would have been the $540 and 24 cents. That was our balance. But we made 2 payments on the 3rd of September for week 1, and we ended with $363.94. But of course, we were making more purchases. So on the 5th, the Children's Place purchase I made posted, and that was for some clothes for the younger boys. That was coming from back to school. That was $79.91. That brought our balance to $443.85. And then on the 5th, also Walmart, I bought some clothes, and then I bought some extra things for my pre-kindergartner, my 3-year-old, for school. So that's coming from back to school. That was $49.83. And and that brought our balance to $493.68. And then on the 6th of September, our car insurance hit for $69.79, and that's coming from our next month's bills, which is our bill savings account, okay? And that brought our balance to $563.47. And then on the 6th, Amazon, I made multiple purchases for back to school, but Amazon charges the money when the item ships. So some items ship separately and some of them I purchased separately. But that total of those 4 charges came up to $98.18. We had to buy some school supplies, and I don't think I bought clothes. I think this was just school supplies for my teenager and for my kindergartner. So that brought our balance to $661.65. And then I went to Dunkin' Donuts with the kids when I took them out for their haircuts. That's a miscellaneous expense. So that's $25.40. Let me get my no spend challenge from Hands and Bands. I'm going to talk to you about the no spend challenge afterwards, but we spent money on the 7th. So I put an X here for the 7th because we did spend miscellaneous money. That brought our balance to $687.05. And then there was a Lyft travel charge that posted on the 8th of September. That would come from our vehicle fund, except our vehicle fund is kind of cash poor right now because we've used all the funds in it. But we basically owe $993 from the vehicle fund, and that brought our balance to $696.98. 30% of our utilization of this credit is $1,300, so we have not hit that, which I'm happy about. I do get concerned when the balance is going up above $500. That's just for me personally, but we're still well below that max or cap utilization for this card. So we bought some groceries, but most of this was back to school stuff. So I went to my local grocery store to purchase some Clorox wipes because specifically that's what one of the teachers for my pre-K son wanted, and some masks and some hand soap, that sort of thing. So I spent $126.07, okay, and also paper towels and baby wipes because, you know, he's still a toddler, so those sort of things. So that came up to $126.07. That is coming from back to school also, and that brought our balance to $823.05. And then on the 8th, we ate out some pizza. That's miscellaneous, so that was $23.62. And let me get my black pen because I need to put an X on that so I don't end up giving myself a no spend day when it wasn't. So that posted on the 8th. So that means the 8th was a spending day for me, miscellaneous money too. All right, it happens. That was $23.62. That brought our balance to $846.67. And then on the 9th, our electricity bill hit the credit card, or I paid the electricity bill. So that's coming from our next month's bills account. That is budgeted, and that was $54.20. That brought our balance to $900.87. I hope my hands are not ashy. All right. September 9th, we had another Lyft charge post that would again be coming from the vehicle fund. I highlighted this in green because technically it is unbudgeted because the vehicle fund has no money in it at this time. We owe it $9.99 for this charge. So that brought us to $910.86. And then let me get a drink of coffee. Okay, then on the 10th, more pizza. We ate out. That was miscellaneous, so that's $10.70. Let me mark that off here on the 10th. That was Saturday. Yeah, wow. But it's okay. $921.56 is our balance after that charge posted. And then I made 3 payments on Sunday, September 11th. I normally record this video on Sundays because I track it on Sundays, but Sunday was a birthday and we had a celebration, so I didn't do it then. I'm doing it on Monday, September 12th after the fact. But I did make 3 separate payments. Okay, the first payment was from our checking account cushion here with Capital One, and that was $180. So that brought our balance down to $741.56. Then a second payment I made from our back to school fund, which is a savings account with Ally, and that payment was for $180, and that brought our balance down to $561.56. And then on September 11th, from our next month's bills account, I made a payment of $124. I highlighted everything, but not all of these were paid back. So we still have miscellaneous charges that we need to repay. But because I've already made 3 payments and they're still pending as of Monday, September 12th, I can't make a 4th payment until these payments post. And they'll probably post end of business today, Monday, September 12th, or by September 13th. So we have a balance of $437.56. And these payments are still scheduled, and we have a whole lot of pending transactions, but we do have the money to pay those back. We just can't do it today because Capital One will allow you to make multiple payments, but only 3, and you can't make more than that. So that's where we are right now. And I could have transferred money from this savings account to the checking account, but it would have taken so long because it's an online bank. And Ally, even though Ally recognizes Zelle, I already have Zelle with 2 banks, and I didn't want to confuse myself by adding it in all of these banks. We have like 20 bank accounts, y'all. So it's just easier to pay it from here instead of waiting for the money to transfer and then making one payment, because I wanted that balance down because it was $921. So good news, at least for me, I think it's good news. We had, let's see, on Sunday, we had $61.12. I think we have since gotten some more rewards, but $61.12 was our balance on Sunday, September 11th. And so that means for the last week we had $50.83. So if we minus the $61.12, we earned $10.29 in cash rewards in the last week, which is amazing. So that again is just sort of like passive income. So, and if you use your credit card responsibly, if you budget out all your categories and all your spending so that you can pay back the card right away, you're using it the right way. And that means this cash rewards is a benefit. If you're using your card and you're just swiping and you don't have any money to actually pay that balance off, or if you end up rolling over balances consistently over the months, you're going to end up paying interest charges. And again, I am a big cheerleader of making sure they pay you and you don't pay them. You know what I'm saying? They loaned us this money. We have to pay it back within a certain time period. I would prefer, if you're using a credit card, that you can use it to let the bank pay you interest instead of you paying them interest. Okay. So that's it for this video. I'm so grateful that you stuck out. You know, I'm so grateful that you stuck through to the end of this video. Please leave me a blue heart in the comments and let me know if you are finished back to school, if you have children going to school or, you know, whatnot, or let me know how well you have done in the past week. And if you enjoyed this video, in the comments so I can chat with you, because I can't wait to talk to y'all. And thank you so much for being here. Again, remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now. Talk to you guys later. God bless.